Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness Sessions. I am Therese, and today it is our 4th anniversary. Can you believe it? It's hard to believe that it's already 4 years, and some of you have been with me and us from the beginning, gone through COVID and going out in the world again, starting to sail on the ships again, and coming back and still continue doing the fitness and wellness sessions we have here on Saturdays. So since it's our 4th anniversary today, so of course we should have some flowers, right? So let's begin our session today. In all the sessions we have, and there's none of them that is totally the same. You can always find them in our library. Either you want to meditate or have a chair yoga, a yin yoga, or a regular yoga practice like hatha yoga, it is there. So just explore and keep staying well and safe. So sitting tall, roll the shoulders back, close your eyes. You can always sit on the floor. But today I choose to sit on a chair so we all can be together on this special day, okay? So if you want to be on the floor and do other things, standing, you are more than welcome. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the flow of the breath. Very slowly exhale. Abdomen, ribcage, collarbone to the side, to the front, to the back, expanding in all directions. And then as you exhale, it all come back in place. Take your arms to the side. Inhale, lift it all the way up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Deepest breath in. Interlock your hands. Press it up. Keep your shoulders down. Ribs in and lift up from the back of the skull, up and out of the lower back. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. And then exhale, take your arms down. Then we can just let the hands now rest in our lap. Inhale, head to the right. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the left. Back to the center. Inhale, right and center. Left and center. Now inhale, head up. And exhale, head down. Inhale, head up and down. Now circle your head over to the right and exhale down. Circle your head over to the left and down. Inhale, right and down. Inhale, left and down. Hands behind your head. Inhale, lift it up and expand. Exhale down. Inhale, lift up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Hands down to your leg, shoulder forward. Lift them back and down. Forward. Lift them back and down. Forward. Up. Back and down. Forward. Up. Back and down. If you're on a chair, move forward a little. Interlock your hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift your hands up a little. If you can reach your hand, you can take your towel in between your hands and then it will look like this and just lift it up. Okay? Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Ever so gently, just breathing, expanding, exhaling and releasing. Okay, now release and take your arms up. And remember, you can have your hands on the shoulder, lift up and down, or you can have the right arm under the left and find your hands. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Now open your arms and we take the other arm under. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and down. Inhale up and down. Inhale, open to the side. Exhale, stretch it out, coming up. Exhale, stretch it out, coming up. Exhale, open up the side. Many of us can be very tight in the side because it's so rare in our daily life we do this motion. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. We do it one more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now we will twist. Lift your heart up, expand and gaze over your shoulder. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Fully aware of your in-breath, fully aware of your out-breath. And to the other side, lift it up and stretch it out. Inhale, exhale. Good. And hands in, and now around the back. You know, through the ears, inhale when you go up, and exhale. So through the years, we have been through many situations of weather, windy, rainy, sunny, 40 degrees to 105 one time. Today it's 55, it's very windy, and it's actually just started to rain, but I hope it's just a little one. And then exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Good. So roll the shoulders up and back. So for you to sit on a chair, take your right leg, lift it up and down. You just support it, and you can lift it up if you're not strong enough. You can stand up and do this as well, and then you can just hold the chair and lift up and down. Okay? So lift it and lower it. Lift it and lower it. Lift it. And now we take the other side. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Just to keep the mobility in our hip flexors. Up and down. Up. And again, for you to stand up, feel free to stand up and do the half sun salutation. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Inhale, just look forward. Exhale, down again. And then we roll all the way up. And there comes the sun. Exhale. Good. Again. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, down to the floor. Inhale, roll it up. All the way up. And exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, roll it up. And then exhale. Why not do it one more time? Inhale. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale to the heart. Now, so let's come up and stand for a moment so we can take the chair away. Just a little away here. And breathe in and breathe out. Now swing and swing. Breathe in, breathe out, and swing and swing. Breathe in, breathe out, and swing and swing. Breathe in, breathe out, and swing and swing. One more time. Breathe in, breathe out, and swing and swing. Now feet are hip width apart. You could sit on a chair to do this also, and then lean forward and just reach for your toes. So I think I do it on the chair. And then we just hang over here, but you could stand up. Inhale to the lower back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now everybody rolling up and stretch. So if you choose to sit on the chair, just lift your arm up and hold the stretch. Or let's come up and stand. Take your legs out 2-3 feet apart, and then tilt to the side, look up to your hand. Feel the whole side lifting up, and lift from your right side as well. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice and easy. And then we come down and arms down. Now up to the other side. Remember, you can sit down. Lift up as tall as you are. 2. Feel the breath. And then we come down. Now let's do some balance. So we can take our chair again. So go back here. So you can come down to the downward dog with the hands on the floor. Then just stretch it out. And we go into the balance in little movement. Lift your belly, lift your ribs, stretch it, press to the chair a little and lift your sit bones up. Let the head go down. 2, 3, 4. And then we come up and we walk all the way up to our chair. Some of you can take a towel around so you have a little extension, so when you lift up, then you have it, okay? If you need to hold the chair, you can do so. Or just grab the towel or hold your ankles, take it under, and then find your balance and hold it. Inhale deep. If you're outside like me and wind, maybe you keep holding on. You can just let go a little, and then if you need, you can grab. But else you could take your arms all the way up and just hold it. Good. Inhale. Exhale. And then we let go and we take the other side. So lift it up, grab the towel or just your ankle, tuck the tailbone under and lift yourself up and out of the lower back. Full inhalation, full exhalation. And again, let go if you can. Take your arms up if that is available for you, or hold on to something. Good, and then take it down. Now we do what we did before again. So inhale, arms up, exhale down, and swing, and swing. Inhale, arms up, exhale down, and swing, and swing. Inhale your arms up, exhale down, and swing, and swing. 2 more times. Inhale, lift it up, exhale down, and loosen up the whole spine. And now inhale up again. Feel the shoulders loosening up, and exhale, and exhale. Good. Now grab your chair again, step back, And stretch it out. Let your head drop down. Lift your sit bones up, ribs up, chin to chest. Feel the stretch. And again, if you choose, you could be down in the downward dog. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4. And then coming up and come into the chair, and we roll all the way up and then step out again. Lift your arm up again, just like we did before, and maybe you can come a little further out, maybe you can lift up a little higher, relax the other side, look up to your hands. 3, 4, and 5. Take it down and release. Lift it up, tilt it over, and lift it up out of the side. Inhale, exhale. And then we come up and take the arms down. Good. Now let's sit down on the floor. So again, bend your knees, sit back, and maybe you come down in another way than that. That's okay too. So we want to straighten the leg in front of us. Sit up tall. You can still sit on a chair and just lean forward to your toe. Then the legs will be straight down here, okay? So lift your chest. Take the chair. Come forward, forward, forward. And then you could let your head just drop here. Watch out you don't sink in, but lengthen to the spine. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Feel the flow of the breath. Take your time to really open it up. Wonderful. Now coming up from there again. And then we want to bend our right knee out to the side. And then always, if you need it, you could have a pillow on the knee to support you if the hip is not open enough. And then again, take your chair and lift yourself up. Come forward on your elbows. Can you do more? Head down. If you don't need the chair, just grab your ankle and lean forward and bring your head down towards your leg. So inhale. Exhale. Good, and inhale, we come up. Now take yourself, and then the knee comes out a little further. So you open it up, and then take your arm up to the side, and up, and then lean to the side. For you, don't use the chair, just take your foot, and then straighten it over. Inhale, exhale. Whereas you have this here to lean to, and extend up and out of your right side body. Breathe it in, breathe it out, or left, whatever legs you have. Lift your chest, so you don't want to fall in, you want to lift yourself up, give yourself a long stretch, just like when we stood up. Then we come up, and then we twist over and look over the shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. And then come into the center, take your knees up, and then bring it forward. And if you use the pillow, take it over to the other side, bend the knee, and then drop it out. Again, we want to come up and sit tall. Maybe you just sit here. If this is a stretch for you, No need to go any further. If you can, come forward and let your head drop. If you can, reach for your toes and let your head come down to your leg. Inhale, but always remember that lengthening of the front of the body. 2, 3, 4. Just enjoy it. As you exhale, feel you can relax a little more. And then we come up, and then we open the leg just a little more, so you have a little more distance between your leg. And then we take the arm up on the chair, or maybe to the floor, and then come down as far as you can. Some of you might even get your body all the way down to the leg. That's an option. So inhale, exhale. Lift your chest up. Feel the rotation. Feel the extension. And then take the arm down and rotate. Gaze over your shoulder. So you have a nice twist here. Lift up from the lower back. Feel how you rotate from the waist. 2. Nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Another deep breath in. And then release and take it into the center. And now bring both legs up and out to the side. Again, if you like, you could have pillows underneath your knees. And just take this chair, sit here, or come forward and let your head drop down. Breathe it in. Again, don't round. Extend up and out of the lower back. Full inhalation. Full exhalation. Really open your hips. It's so important we keep our joint, especially the hips, mobile, flexible, and strong. And then we lift up from there, take the knees up, and then we take the legs out on the side of the chair. Straighten the legs. Again, you don't need to have a chair. It's just, I have chosen that today for you who need it. So you can sit here and just focus on lengthening the spine, rotate your leg back, and then coming forward. And let your head. Yoga is for everybody. No matter how flexible you are, what age you are, we can all practice together as long as we respect our body. So breathe it in, breathe it out. Deepest breath, slowest breath. And then we come up and then bend your knees and we will lie down on our back now. So I will take the chair away. Go over here. And you can take your towel and you can fold it in so it becomes like a little strap, or what can we say, extension, and take it under your foot. And it doesn't matter if your leg is bent, straight. If this leg is bent or straight, doesn't matter. Do what you can. You might feel the left hip opening. You might feel your hamstring. So if you don't use the towel, you can just grab your foot. But again, I take the options today. So we all practice equally together. Remember, the knees can be bent as well. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Feel the flow of the breath. Good. Take the towel off. Bring your foot to the floor. And then we bend the other leg. And we take it up and swing it around. You just hold it there. Maybe the knees bend like this. That's okay too. You can straighten it out. Just breathe it in and breathe it out. Then we let it go. And take your arms down to the side. And then lift your hip, swing your hip a little to the left. And then we drop the knee out to the right and open the body. Inhale. Again, you put up pillows underneath here if you need to. But keep your shoulders on the floor. Full breath in. Full breath out. So here you will also feel your chest and shoulders and biceps open up. And then slowly inhale, coming up. And bring the chair to the other side. Not your chair, your hips. And all the way over. Again, find the pillow underneath your knees if needed. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Deepest breath in. Slowest breath out. And now we lift it up and bring the hip into the center. Then take your right ankle on top of your left knee. So for some of you, this is enough. For others, you can grab your thigh or you can grab your shin and just hold it there. Now you will feel it here in the hamstring, and some of you will feel it on the outer hip as well. Good, and take the foot down. And then we take the other side. So lifting it up and bring it all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Just a little exercise of 10 to 30 minutes a day helps so much in our overall well-being. So as I said in the beginning, we can always go back in the library. There's all classes, some are almost an hour, some are more like 20 minutes. So maybe you have some favorite and you have written down the date or the number of it, and you can just scroll into the library and find it and get to your practice. Okay, so now take your arms over the head, stretch yourself out, and take your arms down to the side. And now we lift the hip up by pressing to the sole of the feet and just hold it up there. So feel you're pressing to your feet. There's a pelvic tilt, lifting your hips up. Inhale. Exhale. And then exhale, come all the way down. And just dropping your knees from side to side. Exhale. And then roll it all the way over to the side and coming up. And today we will sit up. So you can sit here on the floor or you can come up on the chair here. So when Karina asked me when COVID started if I wanted to do a session for all of you. And of course I said yes. I was so happy. I had no idea it would go on for 4 years, but I'm so grateful. So thank you for being with me. Okay, so close your eyes and roll. If you like to lie down, of course you can lie down. And now just focus on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your body relaxing. The breath is the tool for deep relaxation. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the top of the head is relaxed and how the relaxation kind of like water flows down over your face, the back of your head, side of your head, neck, throat, shoulders dropping down, arms, hands and fingers letting go. Feel your arms as hanging there, all relaxed. And as you breathe in and out, feel like a wave expanding, contracting, releasing any tension that might be in your chest, your upper back, middle back, and lower back. And now feel abdomen expand and contract. And feel your sit bones rooting down, heavy, grounded, solid, rooted in your own foundation. Your legs are heavy and relaxed. Your feet, your toes, letting go. And now just enjoy the breath, breathing in, breathing out. And maybe you smile a little, sending that positive action to your whole body. Notice when you smile how your whole body changes. And then when you don't smile, it changes again. So smile. Smile to yourself. And know that you are amazing, you are good enough, and you are loved. Let me take another deep breath in. And we exhale out. So for you who have chosen to lie down, gently, gradually, come on up into a seated position. And then we will all bring our hands together in front of the heart as a symbol of perfect peace and harmony, like the yin and the yang coming together, dancing in harmony. Finding the inner peace is so important, because if we have peace within, we can create it without as well. So breathe into the inner state of peace and exhale out peace. Inhale peace, exhale peace. Thank you so much for celebrating our fourth anniversary together, and I hope we will have many, many more. Have a beautiful week. As always, I send you a lot of love and wish you well, be safe, and take good care of you.